play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Old World Wars.
Hey there, Wargamers, and welcome to another episode of the Old World Wars. I'm here with Ian today, and he's come down all the way down from Wisconsin with his dwarves and what else to play a couple games against us. So today's going to be dwarves. I'm playing Skaven, doing a dwarves versus Skaven good old-fashioned grudge match.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I don't think there's anything crazy or anything like that, so let's go just check out the boards and the deployment. So here are my 2,000 points of my dirty Skavens. For characters, we're going to have a Gray Seer. It's going to be level 4, obviously, with... He's going to have the Talisman of Preservation and the Earthing Rod. His spells are Curse of the Horned Rat. We have Scorch, Howling Warp Gale, and Warp Lightning. Howling Warp Gale will hopefully be very effective against the dwarves. We've got our 2 Warlock Engineers. Normally only bring a level 1, but today's he's a level 2. I don't know how this is going to be any better, but we're going to try it. We thought we'd bring more spells. So he's going to have Death Frenzy and Warp Lightning, and then he's just going to have his Doom Rocket. We've got our Warlord on Rat Ogre Bonebreaker. He will have the Foul Pendant for a 5-up ward, the Enchanted Shield, and he's going to have the Sword of Antiheroes. Then we've got our Naked BSB with a Shield, and that rounds out our characters. Then we have 46 Storm Vermin, full command. Got a unit of Rat Darts. And we've got the Gutter Runners. 7 of them, poison attacks and slings. This is Clan Rats, 30 full command, and 2 units of 50 slaves. And then in the back, we've got our 2 Warp Lightning Cannons and the Hell Pit Abomination. And that'll be 2,000 points of Skaven. Here we have Ian's 2,000 points of Dwarves. What do we have here, sir?
Alright, so we have Thane with a BSB. He has an Old Stone and a Rune of Battle, rank 3 on his banner, and a Great Weapon. The Rune Lord on the left has a Great Weapon and the Master Rune of Balance and 2 Runes of Spellbreaking. And the Runesmith in the middle has a Shield, Rune of Iron, and 2 ranks of Rune of Spellbreaking, plus 2 Rune of Stone. That's it for the characters.
And autofocus is off on the camera. I'm sorry, guys, for the possibly blurry armies. I fixed it. So moving on to the troops.
Yeah, so on the left over there, we have 32 Dwarf warriors with full command and shields. In the center, we have 30 Ironbreakers with 2 ranks of Rune of Slowness and full command. And on the right, we have a unit of 10 Quarrelers with full command. And in the back, we have our Siege Engines. We have 2 Organ Guns, one with Rune of Forging and Rune of Accuracy, the other with just Rune of Forging. And then the Grudge Thrower also has Rune of Forging and Rune of Burning.
Yeah, this is kind of what I'm afraid of back here. Pretty scary, 2 Organ Guns. But that is your 2,000 points of Dwarves. Here is the board we have set up for the battle line scenario. We just rolled a 1, so nothing crazy about this scenario. But we got Dwarves all deployed. We got Warriors, Organ Gun, Iron Breakers, there we go. I was going to say Iron Beards, but the Long Beard's the other one. Grudge Thrower, the Quarrelers, and the Organ Gun. And then we've got Slaves, Little Rat Dart, one of the cannons, Storm Vermin with my Gray Seer in one corner with the Warlord in the other. The BSB in behind in the Clan Rats. A Hell Pit with the Slaves with the... This is the Doom Rocket Engineer and the cannons here. The other engineer is over there. And Ambush Gutter Runners, because we're going to try not to forget this time. Sure. And the Dwarves obviously finished first with their smaller number of units. So we're going to roll off. He gets +1, 3. And of course I roll a 1. Are you going to go first?
Yes, I would like to go first.
Okay. And on to the movement phase. We have no charges, obviously. And any moves? Or are you going to sit there and do the classic dwarf thing?
Yeah, we're going to move up.
Okay. I like to hear that.
We're going to put these guys up 4.
And then the warriors are going to walk into the forest a little bit.
Yep, they're going to move up 4 and then wheel 2.
Just going to get their angle a little bit better to face my army.
Yeah, they're slow. They're dwarves.
And the dwarves obviously have no magic phase, so we're gonna go right on to shooting as we measure up some range.
So there you look like those are the only two in range over there.
I probably shouldn't have deployed right on the line, but
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
I mean, I gotta get to you eventually, so. So first up, the stone thrower, the grudge thrower, is gonna try to drop a template right on my Grey Seer's head. And the scatter is 6 inches that way. And he has a rune of forging on that, so we can re-roll a die. For a direct hit, of course.
Of course.
So I need to make sure he doesn't get hit in the head with a rock. 2 up, lookout, sir. Oh yeah, we got it. With the 2. So now to resolve the hits onto the storm vermin, there's gonna be 1 on a 2 for the one under the hole, and he's squished. And then the rest on 3s.
4s.
4s, yeah, sorry. They were strength 3 on 4s. So we got these ones I get saves against for a 5 up. So I make 1, so 3 storm vermin go down from the first rock.
They have a 4 up armor. That's ridiculous.
No, they have a.
If they have 5 up, then it's a 6 up.
Oh, is it armor pierce?
Strength 4.
Oh, it's strength 4, not 3?
Strength 3. You're right. Confused.
Okay. Yeah.
Words.
Now the organ gun is going to roll up how many shots it has against these storm vermin. So you get 2 artillery dice worth of shots. 4, 6, and 2 for 8 shots in total. But these are going to be strength 5 armor pierce. So I don't get a save against this.
Yep, and this has +1 ballistic skill, so it normally hits on 5s because of range, but
Yep.
4 because of +1 ballistic skill.
Okay. 4, is that 2? Only 2. Not bad.
Nope, that's to hit.
Oh, right.
And strength 5 against toughness 3, so 2s.
So, and you did roll the 1. So only 1 goes down from the first organ gun volley. And then the second organ gun only has range onto these slaves. So it will fire away. Number of shots. 4, 10. Plus 10. That's actually exactly what he said before he turned on the camera. So this would be hitting on 5, because this one does not have the rune that gives a +1 ballistic skill. For
5s though.
not bad. 9 went through, and they're going to be wounding on 2s. And that's not
9.
done.
That's
Yep.
9 dead rats.
And this is why we bring slaves. Because that costed me nothing. And with the small hole in the slaves, that will end the dwarves turn 1, going right on to Skaven turn 1, where we have no charges to declare. And we're going to go right on to compulsory move, moving that A-bomb. One thing we're just going to mention right now that we did forget to roll for his ancient grudge, but he hates Skaven anyway. So the entire dwarf army has hatred Skaven, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that makes getting into close combat for me even less attractive. But the hell pit is gonna, you know, we're gonna send him a little bit on that angle. And go far. No.
Please do.
And he zooms out right to there. That's actually not that bad now that I think of it. 8 inches, because that means my troops won't be too far behind him to support him. I think we're gonna go right on to moving the storm vermin next then. Then we're gonna have the rats. We're gonna go up 8. I could go up 10, but I think I'm just gonna go up 8 for now. Just try to keep him in line. The clan rat to the BSV will follow to there. Probably should have moved him first, but hey. With the 12-inch move on the rat dart, able to kind of wheel him around and get into there. And these guys are just going to march up there. We're probably gonna send these guys up 10 though. And that unit gets to there. We've got 1 more unit of slaves. It's gonna wheel an inch, go up, and just actually form a line with the hell pit and say, we're friends. And with the end of the movement phase, we're gonna go right onto the Winds of Magic and roll a 9, which is not too bad. And you have 2 dwarf channels.
I do have 2 dwarf.
Because you get 1 and 8, right? And then a 1 for your runesmith?
No, I have, I get a +2 bonus to my dispel.
Oh, that's your innate, okay.
And each of my runesmith and rune lord, they both get a channel.
Oh, okay.
1 channel.
Cool. And then I get 1 for my Grey Seer and 1 for my Warlock Engineer. And nothing. And now we reach the part of the game that I always forget, which is at the beginning of the game I'm supposed to roll D3 Warpstone tokens for him. but I guess it doesn't matter when it happens. But he has 2 Warpstone tokens this game, so 2 extra dice when I wish. First spell we are going to try to cast is Howling Warp Gale, giving you -1 to shooting from the Grey Seer. We're going to just try it on 3 dice. And we get it. It needed a 7 to go off. This is an 8 plus my 4 for 12. Throw in 3 dice to try to break it. And that is a 9 plus 2 for 11.
No.
Okay, so Howling Warp Gale goes off. And yeah, it's -1 to hit for shooting weapons. And I believe, yeah, there's no stipulation for things that can't shoot, like your grudge thrower. So that won't be affected by this. Next up, we're going to try to cast a Scorch. Target the middle of your Iron Breakers there. We need to reduce their number some before we get into combat.
Please don't.
4 dice, needing to show a 10. Or not show a 10, but get a 10. So that is 11 plus my 4 to 15. He is opting to use the Rune of Spellbreaking, right? Is that what it is?
Runesmith level 2 Rune of Spellbreaking is going to spellbreak it. So
on a 4-up, is it?
On a 4+, it's gone for the rest of the game.
Please don't. No Scorch for me. And now the Grey Seer is going to just try to cast Warp Lightning onto the Organ Gun back there on 2 dice. Getting it? Yeah, it's only a 6 to go off, so I'm assuming you're just going to throw 4 dice at it? Yeah, you stop that. On to the shooting phase now. I guess we're going to have the cannon go. I kind of want to start hitting your units, but your war machines are scarier. So we're going to go for your grudge thrower first. Yeah, that's who we're going to go for. So we're going to start 10 from the back, and we're going to bounce right on him. And then the strength is strength 8. So because the toughness of the war machine is 7, it'll be wounding on 3s here. And it does. And you get no armor save. So I do D6 wounds for just 2.
Oh no!
Oh, that's unfortunate. And this one doesn't have line of sight onto the grudge thrower because it's right behind that rock. So we're going to go for the organ gun over there. 10 inches from the back of that one. 2. And the distance and strength is misfire. So just dissipates on the ground into a electrical, you know, it connects to the ground and grounds itself and nothing. And that is the end of my shooting phase and the end of my turn because I don't have any close combat. I'm saving the Doom Rocket. Dwarf's turn 2. So no charges, obviously, and then just opting to go back an inch because we were just sitting about 12 inches away. So pushing back a little bit. Do the warriors want to go anywhere?
Yeah, they're going to shuffle over 2 inches sideways.
Okay. Let's try to make sure that the slaves or anything can't do any shenanigans to get their flank. And right back to a shooting phase. Which war machine or unit do you want to start with?
Let's start with the grudge thrower since he's going to die soon.
Okay. Where is he going to throw a rock?
Throw a rock.
Going right for the center of the Hell Pit Abomination. Hopefully, do you have a flaming rune on that?
Yes.
Oh no. Please miss. So you're probably going to re-roll that?
Yeah, let's try that again.
And of course you hit. Darn. The strength of that is 9. The toughness of my Hell Pit is 6.
It's 2 up.
Yeah. And yeah, wound it.
Just barely.
And yeah, so you did say this is a flaming.
Yeah.
So no regen for me. And it's just going to do D6 wounds. For 4. And it's actually down to 2 wounds, and it is toughness 5. I said toughness 6, but I lied. It's strength 6. But it didn't matter. It would have been wounding on 2s anyway. Now the Quarrelers are going to go. They're going to fire their shots into the Storm Vermin. You had options between the Slaves and the Storm Vermin, but you're outside of half for both, so just figured trying to will down Storm Vermin.
Alright, so you're at long range, Bliss skill 3, so 5s to hit because of the Howling Warp Gale.
Yes, sir. Getting, looks like 3 in there. And this is, what's the strength of your bow?
Strength 4.
Strength 4? Okay. Not
Hitting
bad.
on 3s. Wounding on 3s?
Yep.
1 wound.
So is there armor pierce though?
Strength 4.
So
Just 6 up save.
Okay. Organ gun on the flank. Into the Storm Vermin. Number of shots. It's 2 plus 2 for 4.
4 shots.
That's what I like to hear. Load all your guns like that, please.
Yeah, right.
And these 5s for this one?
Yep, still the -1 and.
Oh, 6s because Howling.
6s because of Howling Warp Gale.
And none.
Nothing.
Now the second one is going to try to do the same thing. Didn't want to shoot through the trees at the hell pit. Just opting to fire into the Storm Vermin. And can it load its barrels better? Oh no.
So I have Ribbon of Forging, so I can re-roll a misfire.
Okay.
So first re-roll, it's 4, and then for the second dice, 6. So
For
10
10,
shots.
not bad. And this one's going to be hitting on 5s now.
That's better.
And you got 3, it looks like. Which are going to be wounding on 3s.
Straight 5.
Hey, look. I have no save against that.
Strength 5 armor piercing. That goes right through your little cloth armor.
And again, we're at the end of Dwarf turn. Just a fairly successful shooting phase. This is not good. That could have gone better for me. But still whittling down the Storm Vermin. There's still fair number left. I don't think I need to change them out of Horde formation yet. And we're just going to go on to the beginning of my turn. And I'm going to declare no charges again. The Hell Pit is going to turn towards the Warriors. And... oh, I don't really want to do this, but we're going to go right at them. If I roll a 13, I hit you. But that is not a 13. That's where he lands, just towing into the forest like that. Next, then, we're just going to go on to remaining moves and have the Engineer walk somewhere in here. Actually not moving him out. I'm actually going to do a little bit of a convoluted move to get him, essentially, like, I want to get him in front of the Hell Pit so they can't charge that, or it makes it at least harder, and then the Grey or the Doom Rocket guy so we can possibly shoot that unit with the rocket. Landing like that, and again we've got a nice kind of corner line there to shoot into them, which is nice. Hey look, I remembered to roll for ambushers. I don't think they come in. These slaves are gonna wheel an inch, and then let's see, how far can we go? 5. Do we just go the whole thing? Do we just go the whole thing? I don't know. Maybe. You know what? No, I think we're good there. That's okay with me. Stay away from the scary guys with crossbows. And the Storm Vermin are actually just gonna go up 2. And the bunker unit is just going to go up 2, staying with them. And then Rat Dart is just going to come out somewhere to here and wheel like that. And now on to the Winds of Magic. Getting a 10. That's pretty good. You get channels. And
Just 1.
You roll the 6. And can I please roll a 6? Of course not. That's the exact opposite.
And something I forgot. I have the Master Rune of Balance, so on a 4+, I steal one of your dice.
Oh, that's... okay.
So
We're going to go right on to casting. We're going to try to do Howling Warp Gale. I kind of just want to throw 2 dice at it, but it's kind of risky. But I'm going for it. Hey, look, it worked. I get a 9. Learning from last time, he's throwing way more dice at this, because it's a dumb spell. Look, you stopped it. Away with that. I'm gonna have my level 2 cast Warp Lightning now. He's going to do it onto the Grudge Thrower. We need a 6, and he's a level 2, so we need a 4. Do we want to throw 3 or 4, or 3 or 2 at it? We're gonna risk it again. Hey, look, it paid off. So we're gonna throw all your dice at this,
yes.
and you definitely stop. So the Grey Seer is going to eat a Warpstone token and try to use it to throw 5 dice at Curse the Horned Rat. I had a few options here because you have all your dice gone now. So you're going to break this if I get it, pretty much.
Just don't miscast.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would actually like to miscast this. Because my other option was throwing a Warp Lightning, which I would have really liked to get off, to get the wound off on the Grudge Thrower. But, I mean, that's it is what it is. we gotta throw big dice at big spells to do big damage. We're gonna go for the unit of Iron Breakers. There's the miscast.
Ooh.
And I did roll a 1 on the Warpstone token, so my Grayseer takes a wound, but he has a 4-up ward against it, so he's fine. But yeah, the Curse the Horn Rat goes off on them, and now they're going to take 46 casualties with no saves of any kind allowed. So nice ward save you got there. Too bad if, is that
16.
11, 16, yep. 16 dwarves turned into rat people. And that puts a significant hole into that unit, which puts my mind at ease a little bit more now. We're going to go right into the shooting phase. And we're going to fire a template at him now, too, from this guy on his angle. So that line there, and it's going to go 46 straight forward in a line. It's not that far, actually. So out comes the rocket, whoosh, and lands just shy of the unit, but clips 3. And it is hitting one of your characters, which you were going to look at, sir. And you're good. So it's actually 4.
Yep, hitting the back one.
It's strength 5. Your toughness is 4.
Yep.
Okay. So on 3s. 4, 3. Do you have any save against that?
Yeah, I have a 3 up normally. So,
Okay. Goes to a 5 up.
So 3 hits.
So no armor saves. Any ward? Or is that just for magic?
That's just magic.
Okay, just magic resistance. Starting out, we're going to shoot this cannon at the organ gun. We need this gone so it doesn't kill my helpet. Let's see, 10 inches from the back of it. We go 8. Going 6, so we hit it at strength 6. Going to be a 4 to wound. And we wound. Whew. Okay, d6 damage. Please give me a 3+. There we go. Away it goes. Help it, maybe you can last another turn. Second one is going to try to finish off the grudge thrower that it was unable to kill last game, or turn, sorry. 6 inches and 2 inches. So, we 8 inches. So does it essentially 2 inches from the back? Is it still on it?
You will still just you will just barely hit it.
Okay, but it'll only be at strength 2. So 6s? No.
So close.
So that is all I have. Unfortunately, not able to take up the grudge thrower. So Mr. Helpet's still not really safe, but maybe he'll live because I would really like to get this warriors getting munched on by the Helpet. That'd be quite nice for me. That unit is significantly the miscast. Oh wait, you know what? We forgot to resolve the miscast.
Yes.
I'm sure someone's already yelling at me in the comments, but we got a miscast on 2 dice, and that's a 3. And this is why we bring an earthing rod, so we can re-roll this. Hey, look, a 7's not that bad.
That's the better one.
So that is the detonation, so it's everyone in base contact with the wizard, but not the wizard himself. So 3 hits on Storm Vermin on 2s. Ooh, only 2 die. You know what? 2 Storm Vermin and an earthing rod for a big Curse the Horned Rat, I think, is totally worth it. In the magic phase, they would have a panic test, but they're fine. So that's that figured out. And we're going to go right on to Dwarves turn 3. This game's going quick. Fun of Dwarves is there's not a lot of phases to deal with until the end of the game. So, any charge to declare?
Yes.
Gonna go for my slaves here, I feel.
Yeah, I have to start doing something. So, they're going to declare into the slaves.
And slaves will hold.
And
is there another one?
we're going to wait a turn.
Okay. So roll this up. Actually, you know what? Don't even bother. Unless you want to roll dice, because dice, the double ones is the best time to roll it, because you're totally fine. And maximize like that, and in you go. And with that charge, actually that adds the movement phase, because the Iron Breakers are just going to hold the line, and the Quarrelers are going to stand back and quarrel as they do. Shooting. Who's going first?
We're gonna throw the grudge.
The rock. You gonna try to hit him again?
Yeah, let's throw it on that help.
Not the poor Helpet abomination. Hey, re-roll that.
Let's try that again.
Please don't. No, why do you keep doing that? Stop. That re-roll is totally worth the points you spent on it, but you wound him on a 2. Yeah, you do. Can you do, just give me one. Give me one, please. And there goes a help hit.
That's what I should have been last turn.
And normally there would be a help hit token put down for the chance to hit for him to come back. But that's only if he doesn't get hit by flaming attacks. And because that's a flaming grudge thrower, no returning for the help hit. Organ Gun is next, firing into the Storm Vermin again. And your shots are misfire.
So,
For the reroll for your rune for 2
plus
10 for 12. With the long range penalty, he'll be hitting on 5s here. Ooh, a lot of 6s, it looks like.
I like that.
These wound on 2s. And just 1 miss, so is that 4, 5, 6 slaves?
No.
Oh wait, Storm Vermin. Dang, less awesome.
That hurts a little bit more.
Yeah, really.
No.
Corlers into the slaves now. These are going to be hitting on 4s. Not too bad. And the strength is 4, right?
Strength 4.
So you're going to be wounding on 3s here.
5 dead.
Yeah, that's just 5. Let's just take out the filler and that guy. And, woo, slaves. On to the first combat of the game now. The slaves versus the warriors. And I will swing first because I'm fast like a rat, man. So I get 10 attacks from my slaves. The warlock's in there, but he's going to be hitting pretty much in the same. So we're going to be hitting on 4s with the attacks. And we're going to be wounded on 5s here. Hey, look, we got 2. And you have heavy armor and shields or light armor and shields?
Heavy armor and shields.
Okay. So you get your full 4 up on those 2. Hey, you made 1.
And then parry save.
Oh, sure. 6 up. Nope. 1 dies. And now you get to swing back. So now you have 14 attacks back with your dwarf warriors as well as the runesmith there. He's going to be hitting on the same and wounding on the same. So we're going to roll him in there as well. So we got 3s here for fairly good numbers.
And I hate.
And you are a dwarf and you hate rats. Getting a few more. The runesmith's actually 1 strength higher. He's strength 5 on the charge, where the other guys are strength 4, but it's already this far. So you're going to be wounding on
3s.
3s here. Not bad. So there goes 11 slaves. Whee! I killed 1 guy. So, and I have 3 ranks. You have 3 ranks. We both have banners.
I charged.
And you charged. I lost by this many. I'm on stubborn leadership 6, 7, 8, 9 for ranks. We're fine.
Ouch. So close.
And that is all for the Dwarves turn 3. Going right on to Ratman turn 3. And we are not going to charge again. And so first move, he's going to move into there. But before we do that, ambushers. Come on, 3+. Hey, they're coming on, and I remembered. So they're going to skirmish on the board like that. Saying, hello, 1 wound. We would like to peel you off. Yeah, now he's going to jump into this unit, standing on this corner. The rat dart is going to move up somehow. And like that is where the rat dart's going to go. I think this unit will bump up an inch. Bump up an inch. Actually, we might be doing something a little different with them. So Ian's being nice enough to let me take 1 thing back. Before the Gracier walks in this unit's going to move over 2.5. And then he's going to walk in. So, because once he's in there, they can't move. And I needed to get my bubble over to the slaves. So that at least gets a general bubble over there. And then these slaves on this side just walking up, just being like, hey, look, I'm a nice, juicy charge target. I know you have bows, but you want to come say hi. And then we're going to go right on to Winds of Magic. 2d6 for a 6 this time. Are you going to channel again? Of course you are. Are you going to steal one of my dice? You're not. And then I'm going to channel, please. Yeah, I got one. Starting off with a Howling Warp, Gale. Yeah, we're going to try to continue this trend of doing things on 2 dice. Yay. It's holding up for me for now. Getting a 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 12 for my level, but that definitely beats 12. So no Howling Warp, Gale. Now my Grey Seer is going to cast Warp Lightning. I'm just trying to figure out the target, I think. Because it's either them or them. Because I can't shoot into combat with them because slaves. You know what? These guys are going to need some support. So we'll start trying to weather down this unit. Goes off. So that is only D6 strength 5 hits, but it's better than nothing. So D6 for 3 hits at strength 5. Oh. You get a save?
Shield, so it's strength 5, so I'm tough to, or 4 up, so 6 up save.
Oh. Woohoo, I killed the dwarf. And then the little engineer over here is going to try to cast Warp Lightning onto the Quarrelers. Getting it. And you just need to show the same dice because he's only level 2. But double ones does not do it. So how many shots have the Quarrelers taken? Ooh. 6. That's what I like to see. This is on 3s now. And only 1, 2. Okay. Okay. Do you get any save against that?
They just have heavy armor, so...
Sweet. That'll be a panicking then. Quarrelers are Bravery 9, or Leadership 9, and they're totally fine. On to the shooting phase. Gutter Runners now. We're going to try to fire into that remaining War Machine, trying to kill that last wound. They are going to double tap, so they're Ballistic Skill 4, which is normally hitting on 3s, but we moved for -1, and then -1 for the multiple shots, so on 5s here, 6s are poison. And that's nice. And then we've got 2 normal. These are just going to wound on 6s. Hey, no. But you got 3 poisons.
So light armor, so 6 up.
Can you make all 3?
I can try.
You made 1 out of 3. Away with it! Yay! Good job, Gutter Runners. You did something. Cannon is now going to fire into the last organ gun across the battlefield. 10 inches from the back of it. And we're on the back for the strength of 10. Okay, on 2s. And D6, that's... I hit! I did 5 wounds. Okay, the Dwarven artillery line is started to fade away. I feel much better now. Well, this is slightly unfortunate. I got real fired up because I was going to fire this cannon into those dwarves there. But I can't because there's a character in this unit. I did shoot you with a magic, and I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. There is a character, but it did 1 wound. I don't think it's going to make a big difference there. So I can't shoot there. And I guess my only target is to go for the Iron Drakes there then.
Breakers.
Iron Breakers, not
Breakers.
Iron Drakes. Those guys have guns. So we're going to go for this guy, so not to clip them. And let's see how far it goes. We're going to go... Never mind. That is an energy overload for the cannon. I'm going to go 46 in a scatter dice and drop a large blast at the end of that. Hey, it's going this way. We're safe. So then we're going to go into combat now. And I'm going to declare a challenge with my Warlock Engineer.
And my Runesmith would love to accept the challenge.
Cool. The Engineer has 1 attack in the challenge. What's your weapon skill?
5.
Okay, so it's still 4s here. And then I'm only strength 3. So I feel like that's not a wound.
No.
And then the slaves have 9 attacks. And they're going to be hitting on 4s or 5s? 4s. Yeah. Not bad. But wounding on 5s. For 1.
Alright, I have 4 up save. And I'm fine.
Swinging with the unit into the slaves first.
I get 11 attacks.
You're hitting on
12 attacks, sorry.
3s here.
Yeah.
3s to wound. Okay, so we got 5, 6 more. 2. Oh, just that many. Just that many. In the challenge, the Runesmith will swing into the Warlock. 2 hits.
And strength 4. So.
Splat. You killed him. So I lost combat by a bunch. There's no point in calculating it. You killed 6 plus 8 wounds, and yeah. slaves are bad. I am just within the general's leadership bubble. Now that the character is dead, they would go down to their base leadership of 2. So fortunately he's there to give them leadership 10 re-rolling, because stubborn.
Ooh.
Yay.
It's just...
At the top of Dwarf's turn 4, do you have any charges to declare?
Yeah, my Ironbreaker's into the rat.
Okay, the rats will hold.
I don't think I can fail this.
Okay. And that's a...
7 plus 3, 10.
Oh yeah. In you go.
What would be maximizing 3?
Yep, like that. And then the Quarrelers are not going to move because they have move or fire. So we're going to go right on to the shooting phase, I guess, and have them fire.
Yeah, they're going to shoot into
the slaves.
Storm Vermin.
Storm Vermin. Okay, trying to get one last shot.
So long range. So 4s to 5s to hit.
5s.
Does Ballistic Skill 3. Long range. 5s.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. And then Strength 4 against Toughness 3, so 3s to wound. Nothing.
Oh no! They are not going to be able to do anything with that shot. I guess it's right on to close combat then.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start? This one or that one?
Let's do the easy one first.
Okay. So in this combat, my rats will attack first. The rats and the Packmaster. They're going to have 6 attacks because they have the fight and extra rank special rule. And I'm going to be hitting on 4s with these. And just the 3. And they're just going to be strike 3. So nothing. No wounds for my rats. Can you crush them on the way back?
So
you have 2 characters that made way into the combat. You have the Runesmith and the
Thane.
Thane. That's what it's called. Who's gonna go first?
Let's do the Runesmith first.
Okay.
Rune Lord, excuse me. He gets 2 attacks. So
he's gonna hit with both those attacks.
Yep, and he has a great weapon. So he would actually be striking last, but they're all initiative 2 anyway.
Yeah. And so that's 1 for now. I don't feel like this unit will live after all of them, but we'll see.
And then the Thane has 3 attacks. Yeah, 3 attacks. So he's hitting on probably 3s, but he hates you.
Oh boy, does he. Oh no, still only 1 hit.
And then great weapon still.
It's still 1. All right, the unit's gonna have to swing at him then.
Right, so
these guys hit on 3s for a decent number with hatred for 2 more.
all 7 hit. And then strength 5 on the charge. So 2s, right?
Yep. Oh yeah. You ate him. And you're just going to reform.
Like so, and then I'm going to change the ranks.
And reforming, so he's actually 5 wide instead of 6 wide, like before. Then on to this combat. We're gonna have my slaves go. We got 10 attacks. Hitting on 4s. And just getting 4. And then wounds. Hey look, we got 3. You got 3 4-up saves.
4-up saves.
And you make them all. Okay, awesome.
Alright, now it's the unit. They're hitting on 4s, or 3s.
I think your weapon skill...
4.
Yeah. Look, not bad. And these are going to be wounding on 3s.
8 dead.
Yep. So that is 6,
2
7, 8.
And then the Rune Priest, Rune Smith, hitting on 3s.
Yep.
And wounding on 2s.
For 1 more. And with that, I've lost my steadfast. And I go down to double 1s to stay. My banner's going to be out, so no reroll. Please? Nope. So that means the slaves immediately break. They do not run away. They just blow up where they are. But they do D3. So 3 plus the number of ranks. So plus 1, 2, 3. So 6 strength 3 hits for everyone within 2 inches of them. So just them.
Yeah.
So there's 6 of them, and they'll wound on 5s. For 1. What you gonna save against? Hey, look, you saved yourself. You're fine.
And I can reform?
Yes, you can. Looking back at the Storm Vermin. And that concludes the Dwarven turn. I'm gonna go into my turn and declare some charges. So first off, we're gonna go slaves into your quarrelers.
Stand and shoot.
Okay. So these will be hitting on 4s because you ignore the stand and shoot penalty.
Just one.
And 1.
And strength 4 against toughness 2. So 2s.
Boop.
1 dead.
So they're good now, and then we're gonna have these Storm Vermin Charger big guys.
They're gonna hold.
Okay. So we're gonna go for this charge over here. It's pretty much double 1s, and I make it. Oh look, I made it. Wee. Like that. And then this one here, you know, is it the banner that does it?
Yeah, the Ironbreaker's banner has 2 ranks of Rune of Slowness, which means he rolls 2d6 and takes away the highest when charging me.
Yeah, so I get, so I take away this one. So am I within 7? So perfect. If this was a 1, I would have failed, but just able to get myself in like that. Then General's unit is going to, we're just going to go for the Swift Reform, which we make. And we're going to face this way and go forward 5. Just like that, trying to get the general support to those unit of slaves there. We're going to move those gutter runners. So they move up like that, being able to shoot the rear. Oh man, I can't even do that either. Darn! I was going to shoot the rear of these slaves, but my engineer says no. Well, that's awkward. Winds of Magic. Getting that, and no channels from me, no channels for you. And do you steal a dice? You do not. Okay, so it'll be 6 to 7. We're just gonna go for it. We're gonna try to 6 dice Curse the Horned Rat. Or, yeah, like, I really don't have anything better to do here. Because I had to go this way, and I don't have front arc on any of your other stuff, so no Warp Lightnings. Just gonna go straight for the 6 dice. And they're all low, and I don't even think I got it off. 3, 6, 9, 12. That's not a 21. So I failed to cast. Womp magic phase.
Can't even break it.
And onto the cannon phase. We're gonna go cannon 12 inches from this model's head. Let's see where we go. 4 and 8. So perfect, and it's gonna be strength 8.
All right.
And the template lands right in the middle. Just, yeah, pretty much like that. We use that just to measure how many hits it was, which is 21 at strength 8. So wounding on 2s. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1s.
So 16.
And you will have no save against that. And away goes 16 dwarves. That's, way more than my slaves did. Panicking for them. Are they leadership 9?
Should be 9 or 10 with the... It's 9.
Okay, you're dwarves, you're high, you're good. And then cannon. It's gonna go this way. We'll put it on this guy's head. 12 again. Actually, we'll put it on that guy's head. Let's try to maximize it. And we got 8. And nothing. Away it goes. Well, we got one off that did the work for us, so gutter runners have nobody to shoot at because they can't. We're gonna go right on to combat. We will start with the Quarrelous Slave combat. The slaves are gonna have 10 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 5s. Hey, we got 1. What kind of save you got?
Heavy armor.
Just heavy armor. Nope. Okay. This is how this is gonna go.
I get 6 attacks.
You get 6 attacks. Hey, look, 6 attacks. And what are you hitting on now? The
weapon skill.
Are they 3 or are they 4?
They're 4.
Still 4, of course. Even the shooty guys have 4.
So I wound you on 3s, or hit you on 3s.
Hit me on 3s, and then
I hate you.
Oh right, hatred.
And I'm only strength 3 since I didn't charge you. So 2s or 3s still, because you're strength 2, or toughness 2.
Yay. Actually, toughness 3 on them. I think I don't know if I get them confused all the time because they are weapon skill 2 and strength and toughness 3. And the Doom Wheel is the one I get it confused with because its Rat Crew is weapon skill 3, strength and toughness 2. But there goes 3. So there's 3 dead. I have 3 ranks. I have a charge.
And I have a banner.
You have a banner. And we both have musicians. So we tie. Going on to this combat, my Bonebreaker is going to step over one and make way into this combat. And then I'm pretty sure, again, I swing first.
Yeah.
So I made way right there. I made way actually just into the corner of the combat, and I was just in base contact with the Thane. And then I rethought that and moved him over. He's actually, in theory, should be 1 rank more that way. So the unit's actually there. That's how it's supposed to be. And then he's going to be over there. But I literally just spent the whole time reconfiguring that unit to get him to fit. So that's what we're just going to say that's where he is for now. And then he is going to attack into the unit with all of his attacks because we need that unit gone as best as we can.
Build.
The Warlord on the mount is going to have 4 attacks base, and he's going to have +2 attacks from the Sword of Antiheroes. So he's going to be weapon skill 6.
I'm weapon skill 5, so you're hitting me on 3s.
Oh, okay, that's all my hits. And the Sword of Antiheroes also gives me +2 strength, so strength 4 goes up to strength 6.
And I'm toughness 4.
Okay, so that is 4 wounds.
Okay.
And it's strength 6, so -3.
So I have a 3-up armor, so there's 4 6-ups.
Okay. You make 1.
And then 3 5-ups.
5 up for...
Parry.
Oh, okay. You get a 5-up parry.
Yep. On the turn we're charged, we always get a +1
Oh, cool.
parry save.
Which helps you out for 2. Nice. And then I have got 17 attacks with my Storm Vermin at initiative 5 that will be hitting on 4s. So please help me out here. Storm Rats. Doing not too bad. Quite a few, and they're just going to be strength 4.
So we're doing on 4s.
Sweet. Okay. Okay, not bad, not bad. But only strength 4, so you get only -1 to your armor save.
So 4-ups.
You made all but 2.
And 5-up.
And you made another 1. Wow. Really getting help there. And then we're going to go down to initiative 3, where your Thane and my mount will attack. Thane will just swing first, and he's going to be weapon skill 6 into the unit, hitting on 3s. For all 3.
Don't need hatred.
And his strength?
He has a great weapon.
Oh, so he'd be actually
He's
last.
last. So you already did everything but your mount. So
Yeah, just go ahead. It's no problem at all. Hey, look. 1 dies.
it's ridiculous.
Now the Ogre is going to just swing into the unit on 4s. And
Strength.
he is strength 5.
So 3s.
Got 1.
Strength 5, so that's
Minus
minus
2.
2, so that's a 5-up.
So you get 5 up, 5 up.
5-up, 5-up.
No, it kills off another. Hey, look, I killed 3. And now you get the Runesmith in the unit
The
now.
Runesmith has a great weapon, everyone else has regular attacks.
Okay.
So 2 for the champion, and then 5 + 2, 7 more.
There's 7 left.
I need 1 more dice.
Look, I got you 1.
Thanks. Weapon skill 5 against
4.
weapon skill 4, so 3s. And thank goodness for this beautiful thing called hate.
Yeah, I'm disappointed by it. It's still, yeah. Yeah, that could have been only 2. Dang.
Strength, you charged me, so strength 4. And toughness 3, so 3s.
Okay.
And they are armor piercing and strength 4, so -2 to your heavy armor. So
Dang.
It's just,
That's just
6.
6. And 3. And we'll just take this 4 out and put 1 back. Rune Lord has 2 attacks. And is he hitting on 3s, I'm assuming?
yes.
But he's got hatred.
He does have hatred.
For that, we'll re-rolling for that 2. And that hits, so 2.
And great weapon.
Oh, yeah. And curse. So, okay. Only 1 more. So now we're going to go on to counting casualties. I killed 3. So there's 4 for you. let's just do it with that.
You have an extra rank.
I do have an extra rank.
I have 2 banners.
You have 2 banners. I have 1 banner.
I have Rune of Battle 3, so I get 3 plus 2 to my.
Oh, jeez.
Battle res.
Okay. So I'm definitely going to be on, well, I'm losing, for sure. And then I have Steadfast, because you only have 1 rank and I have 2. So I will be Steadfast 10, with a reroll.
Oh, jeez.
And I make it anyway. And then I will reform. So I reform like that, but I need to pass a leadership test to do that. So we got my 10 rerollable. Hey, look, I did it. Didn't even need the reroll. And we got a bunch of ranks now. Yay! I think that is the end of this turn, though. We go on to Dwarf's turn 5 now. And you're going to have 1 charge declare, trying to go into the flank of my Storm Vermin.
Yep, and it's a 12-inch charge, so a 9.
Oh no, you did it! Ah! I was not expecting this to actually work. Well, this could get bad for me. With no shooting to do because of that, so we're going to go right on to combat. Do you want to start with that one?
Yeah, let's get this
Okay.
little guy out of the way.
And I will swing first then. See if we can actually do some wounds this time. So we got 10 attacks, and we will be hitting on 4s. And then we will be wounding on 5s. Hello. We did a wound. 5 up?
5 up.
Whew. Look at that. We got one. And you get 4 attacks back now?
5 attacks.
5 attacks because champion, yeah. On 3s. And I believe you wound on 3s as well.
Yep. 3 dead rats.
So that is, I have 3 ranks, so that negates that. And then I have a wound on you. And you have a banner.
Tie it again.
Yay! Now we're going on to this. Oh boy. I will, yeah, I can't really make way with my character anymore, I don't think, so. So on to this combat. You have some challenges, don't you?
Yep, I'd like to declare challenge with my Runesmith.
And my Storm Vermin champion, who's over here, is just going to stand in the corner now. And he will fight. And then we're going to go right on to my Warlord attacks. So I have my +2 attacks and strength from my Sword Anti-Heroes, hitting on 3s into the unit. Only 1 miss. And strength 6. I think the 2s, because you're toughness 5, right?
Toughness 4.
Oh,
so
toughness. 2s. Do wound? So yeah, that's 4, so you get a 6-up save. For 1, and a 5-up save. For none, okay. 3 are down. That's not too bad. And then we've got Storm Vermin attacks. Obviously this line will go that way. And then everyone else forward. We'll do the 2 attacks in the challenge first. What's the weapon skill of your Runesmith there?
My Runesmith is weapon skill 5.
Yeah, okay. Double 2s miss. And then I get 5 attacks sideways into the Dwarf Warriors, which are weapon skill 4.
Yes.
So 4s. And their toughness 4?
Yes.
4s. Just 1.
And your strength 4, so my 4 up goes to a 5 up. And I have shields, so I charged, so I just get a 6 up.
You don't make it. Kill off a warrior. And then 4 attacks into the Iron Breakers. And 2 hits. And no wounds. And then you get to swing back. Oh, wait, because you have a great weapon, so my mount attacks now.
Yes.
So he's got his 4 attacks? Or 3? He's got 5 attacks. Cool. I keep forgetting. So he's going to go forward, but he's only weapon skill 3. So we got 3. And is it 4s, I think? Because you're equal.
What's your strength?
5.
So 3s.
Okay, sweet. So we get 3 through, -2 to your armor save.
So 5 up. 5 up, 5 up.
One more. Now there's just the dwarves to clean up. So just starting with the dwarf in the challenge.
So weapon skill 5.
1 hatred.
That's definitely a hit.
Yep.
Oh, knocking trees over. And I charged, so strength plenty. Should be 2s. Strength 2. too many.
Oh, that's good. So you kill off my...
Overkill your character.
Yep, so you kill my champion, who's this guy, and he's going to be worth an extra point. So first off, the warriors into the storm vermin. Not bad.
So I'm weapon skill 4 against your weapon skill 4.
So, yep, and then you get your hatred reroll for all but 2. Not bad.
And I'm strength 4. So 3's to wound.
So there goes 6 because you have armor piercing. That's not good. That is not good. Going on to your Iron Drakes.
Breakers.
Breakers? Why do I keep calling them Drakes?
So there's 4 left, so 5 attacks. And they are weapon skill 5. So hit on 3s.
Not bad.
And strength 4 against toughness 3, so 3s. 1 dead. Again, armor piercing and...
And is that everyone, or you got some characters left?
The 2 characters.
Okay.
So we have the Thane with 2 attacks, I want to say. 3 attacks.
3 attacks.
He's going to hit on everything but 1.
That's a oh, no, hatred, right. You already been in combat.
Yep, and then 2s. Jeez, I can't kill with him.
You got 1, though.
And then the Rune Lord. 2. 2s are probably not going to be enough. And then 2s with the Great Weapon.
Yes. Able to get 1 more. Calculating combat res. I did 5 wounds, so that'll be this many gone. I no longer have ranks, so you have 1. And you have a charge.
Charge, the flank.
The flank.
Plus 2 banners.
So plus 1 banner, because I have 1 banner.
And then plus 2 for Rune of Battle.
I lose by a lot. I am down to double 1s to stay. I would really enjoy rolling double 1s again like I did last turn. Oh! And a reroll for my BSB.
Oh, God.
So they're breaking. Are you going to overrun?
Yeah, I'll overrun with both.
With both? Okay. So the Storm Vermin will go. 8 plus 1 for Scurry Away, so going a total of 9.
Okay, we'll start with the Warriors.
And they go 12. So the Storm Vermin are gone.
And then...
the Iron Drakes.
Iron Breakers.
Breakers.
I'll go 3.
And that's the way it ends, like that. The Gracier is not in a good position. As we go on to...
Skaven turn 5.
Yep. I don't know what to do. The only things I have to move is these gutter runners. We'll move up. To shoot the back of the Iron Drakes.
Iron Breakers.
Breakers. Beards. Whatever. And yeah, that was the only move, so magic. For... you take one of my dice. So I get 6 and you get 6. We got 6 dice. We got 1 spell to cast, which is Curse the Horned Rat onto the Iron... not Drakes, but...
Breakers.
Breakers there. Why do I want to call them Iron Beards? Stupid long beards. Yeah, we're just going to go for it, because if we do, we get all those characters. Please miscast. Oh, darn it.
I still think you get it, though.
And I don't even get the spell off. I need to show 21 on my dice, because in total it's a 25. Womp womp. That was my chance of getting all those character points. So we're just going to go on to shooting. And I'm going to throw some slings into the back of some dwarves. The gutter runners are now going to shoot. The front rank is within half range, so it'll double tap, and the back rank won't. So we're going to be...
I don't think you...
Yes, you can.
Oh, okay.
That's totally fine. Everyone in the shooting kind of can do their own individual thing. And then we're all going to be hitting on 5s here. We didn't get any 5s. We got 4 poisons, so these are auto wounds. Sweet. But you get your crazy, I'm a dwarf and I have saves.
So it's normally a 3-up save. So, 3-up save.
Oh, look, 1 dies. He got poisoned. Slaves will have 10 attacks. Go, slaves. You can do it. 2 wounds.
5 up. That's 2 dead.
Ho, ho, ho. Yes, slaves. You might win a combat.
That would be musician first, right?
Yes. Musician, standard, champion.
Yep.
So you have your champion and your standard fighting.
So 3 attacks.
You got...
I'm better weapon skill than you.
yeah, you are. Yep.
And then 2s. Strength 3. No, strength 3 and strength 3.
Yeah.
So nothing.
Hey, look. I have 3 ranks. I have 2 kills. I have a... No, you have a banner. Woohoo, I win by 4.
Okay, leadership 9, so down to 5. And re-rolling.
Your BSB's there? Nope, just out. So I'll pursue you. It's, yeah. As much as I don't want to. Yeah, let's just get all the points. Oh, 9. Oh. I'll go 6. Landing like that, because the banner breaks and it's just the champion left running away.
He's scared.
And then we go into this. I'm not looking forward to this.
Any challenges?
I'm not going to declare anything.
Do you have a champion in there?
Yeah, I do.
My runesmith will declare then.
My little rat man champion will step up to the plate. And because the champion made way to get everybody, or had to make way to fight the challenge, the Grey Seer is now sitting over here nicely, not sitting in his spot, but at least he's not in combat. And then I'm assuming my clan rats are faster.
Yes.
The champion into the runesmith there on 4s, and yep, he totally misses. He'll get 6 attacks from the side. 1. And your toughness 4?
Yes.
Yeah, so no luck for me. And then you get to swing back.
Okay.
Do you want to do the challenge first?
Yeah, the runesmith. Wounding on 3s, re-rolling because of hatred.
Or hitting.
Yeah, and then wounding strength 5 on the charge, so 2s to wound because your toughness 3.
And
Armor piercing.
only 1 wound, but it's all you needed. And yeah, they have light armor and shield, so the armor pierce helps.
Yep. And you don't get a parry because it's in the flank.
Yep, totally right. And now the warriors will swing in. Here you go for your 12 attacks. 2 rerolls for hatred. For no extra attacks. Sweet.
And normally strength 3, strength 4 in the charge.
Yeah, only toughness 3. Squishing a good handful of rats. 4, 6. So, I guess these 2, and then these 4. For 6. So I lost 7 guys, and I did no wounds back. I am disrupted, so I have no ranks. So then I just get a banner and a big banner. So you have a banner, and I have the big banner. And then you have another rank, and a charge, and a flank. I lose by 9. So my leadership goes down to double 1s. And the reroll. Nope, there goes my general. And with my general and my BSB con, that goes the game because I cannot do anything with 1 unit of slaves. So good job, sir. You have taken the game. Handshake.
Thank you.
And the dwarf victory, after weathering a few turns of relatively scary shooting.
Yeah.
I thought I might have had this, but it all slipped away. Vault members, click the link in the description down below to see the next game E and I are going to play today. It's going to be another Skaven versus the Dwarves. This time we got the Anvil of Doom against a lot more rats than the last time. So if you want to see this one, it's in the vault, and if you're not already a vault member, you can click the link below to sign up for a 7-day free trial and see all the videos, not only this one, but the hundreds and thousands of other videos we have, which are Warhammer 40k, Warhammer Fantasy, Age of Sigmar, painting tips and tricks from Chris and Janine, and plenty of other fun and quirky things in there. So sign up now, and thank you guys so much for watching. Happy wargaming.